What is going on, everyone? I know it's been a really long time since I last made a video. I honestly had really good intentions to make a couple of videos before this time around. It's the end of May, and I had done, let me see, the last time I did a video was in October, November, and if you didn't see the last video, I took a spill. I high-sided on the R3 at the track, so I was recovering in November. December, COVID was pretty high, so we didn't go to the race. January, I missed it. February, I went. March, I went. April, I went to the races. Now, I wanted to take the time between then making the last video and now to kind of reevaluate how I make videos and stuff. So that's kind of why I had taken such a long hiatus from putting together a video. And plus, the last couple races, they weren't really that great because either I won by landslide or there just wasn't so much action going on, so it wasn't really that interesting. But if you haven't already seen on my Instagram, I picked up a ZX6R 2019, so this one's already pretty much race ready. I'm going to be racing middleweight super sport. So for the summer, the plan is to go to New York. I'm moving out from California just temporarily, and we're going to travel around the States and hit up a couple of tracks and stuff. I'm going to try to get into Yamaha's champion school in June. I had to get on a wait list. I just missed the window to sign up, so that's kind of a bummer. If I miss that one, then I can get to one in October just before the race in October. So our plan is to travel around in the summer, United States. I'm going to practice every now and then on the bike, hit up some tracks for track day, or maybe get a race in at CCS or WERA or AFM, or whatever is up in Portland and Oregon. So that's the plan for the summer, and then the winter time I'll be back for CVMA. Hopefully I can get my expert license by then, and I will be able to race a full season as an expert on the ZX6R. The reason being is I have some plans to try and get to Moto America in a couple years. In order for me to do that, I need to get my expert license, and I need to get a bunch of expert points in a full season. So it may not happen this season, this coming season for the winter time, 2021 to 2022 CVMA, but maybe it'll happen the season after that. Either way, I have a lot of work to do, so I really want to get on track at least for 1 or 2 races in Moto America. That would be super awesome. It would be on the ZX6R, as long as I keep it all together and keep the rubber side down. So that's the way that it's going to be. This weekend will be the last time I practice on Chuckwalla, the track in Chuckwalla. So I'm going to be doing a 1-day track day with Apex Assassins on the 6R. I had already raced it twice and I got under a 2-minute mark, but I'm gonna take a lot of time. I've been watching and listening to Ken Hill, so there's a lot of things going on in my head how I'm gonna put it together for the practice on Saturday. So we're gonna load the bike up into the van. I got a lock the door. Let's get this guy open. So we took some time to finish doing the insulation and the floor and the walls in the van and put a wheel chock in there. So the bike's going to be coming with us throughout the majority of going through the States, and that's going to be super useful having the bike in there. We may not really sleep in the back, we don't really know yet, but we'll finish up the van builds when we get to New York. I have a family member who's going to help us finish putting in the bed and maybe some shelving and some other things. So bike will be in there, girlfriend and I will be in there, and we're gonna have a good time this summer. So stay tuned. This is just gonna be a quick update, but I'll see you guys on the track tomorrow. I'll probably put that in a completely separate video. So it's just going to be a lot of practice, things that I need to work on personally to get myself acquainted with the bike, because I'm still a little bit scared of it compared to the R3, so I'm not making use of its entire full power. Cornering and all of that is completely different on this bike than on the R3. So gonna have lots of laps tomorrow and hopefully come out with a good personal time. I did a 1:59 on the last race, so I'm hoping to drop down at least 2 seconds this weekend if I could get clear track ahead of me. You know how it is on a track day, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's it. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for sticking around on the recap. Oh, one last thing. The CR250 is packed up already in storage, so that bike's not going anywhere for the time being. I was contemplating about dropping the project completely again, I know, but I decided, since I took it to the track, it only hits around 80 miles an hour without any porting or tuning or anything like that. I think what I'm going to do is either trade it for an Ovale or just finish the build and get the fairings on just good enough and get the bike running just good enough and take it to the track at not PKRA, that's a completely different track. I forgot the name of the track. It's in Paris Valley or something like that. It's about an hour away from here in California. So when I come back during the winter time, I'll try and finish that bike up, and when I'm not racing, I'll practice on that bike because the track fees are really cheap there, and I can get a bunch of laps in and just keep myself, you know, working on technique and stuff. So that project's not going to be a race bike anymore per se. It's just going to be a practicing tool and try and just finish it up, you know, get it as a reliable, solid thing. But anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next couple videos about the ZX6R and some other build stuff. See ya.